What is a car's identity? Is it a unique look, a signature style, or distinct personality? It's this identity that forges a powerful bond between racing's passionate fans and these powerful machines. In NASCAR, this connection is deeply rooted, but over the years, its role has changed. What began as a race with deep roots in stock cars slowly morphed into a race of nearly identical-looking cars. But this year, all that changes, and one manufacturer is at the leading edge of that change, Ford. So here is the 2013 Ford Fusion, and this is their story.
It looks easy when Teague does it, but this south turn from road to beach has spelled disaster for many a driver in former races.
If you look what NASCAR stands for, it's the National Association of Stock Car American Racing. So NASCAR started out as a true stock cars from the dealerships. And into the 70s, as early as the early 70s, they were still truly stock cars. In the mid-70s, they evolved into a tube frame built around the stock car bodies. In the mid-80s, in come the aero silhouette. And by the late mid-2000, you had the car of tomorrow, all common template. But along the way, bit by bit, piece by piece, something was lost.
Basically, what we've done, we've lost our identity to the car. And now, cup racing is more of a personality deal. It started off strictly as a car that didn't have any personalities. Then over a period of time, it kind of evened itself out. If he was a Ford fan, then you walked around and picked you out a Ford driver. Then he's going to pick out that car because that's the kind he drove to the racetrack in.
Back in the 60s and 70s, I mean, it was such rivalry over, one make versus the other. And so if one won the race on Sunday, I mean, it's going to sell on Monday, that's for sure.
I remember asking my son, Jameson, he's like 6, what kind of car is Lightning McQueen? He said, it's like every other NASCAR. That's when I realized something has to give.
Ford realized they were losing a vital connection to their fans. In 2010, NASCAR gave an unprecedented invite to participating manufacturers. Help us redefine the sport.
A sanctioning body like NASCAR has never asked all the manufacturers to come into a room and decide what they want. Big Bill tried it once and apparently left a yellow steno pad in a conference room and said, I'm going to lunch. And he said to the manufacturers, why don't you just write down everything you want? They came back, there was nothing on the pad. There's a lot on the pad today. It's unbelievable. It's precedent setting.
Coming up, the Fusion finally comes to life. But will the new car be a step forward? Find out when Fusion Evolution returns.
You're watching Fusion Evolution. Stock returns to racing. Presented by Sprint. Millions of fans, one family. Join the family at sprint.com/speed.
By the end of 2010, big changes are happening at NASCAR, and Ford is definitely in the thick of it. Still, questions remain about the level of support race teams will receive from the manufacturer. Ultimately, Ford is all in.
The last time, in my memory, that a true full-force Ford effort from designers, aerodynamicists, engineers had to be our assault on Le Mans back in early 60s. The entire company galvanized around preparing the Ford GT40. It was truly a race car born in the hands of designers, sculpted by designers with one purpose in mind, to go out and win at the highest form of racing in sports car racing, and that is Le Mans. This program with the 2013 NASCAR Fusion is equally encompassing of the company's effort.
Ford's ambitious goal has an even more ambitious deadline. Can they race their new Fusion in the 2013 Daytona 500? They have less than 2 years to build a race-ready car from the ground up.
The 40% clay is the first step of our aerodynamic development, where we cannot be disadvantaged by putting too much brand identity on the car. So we'll take the clay model that you see behind me, we'll form a body from it, we'll put it in a scale wind tunnel where we'll do our development work,
We actually design the whole car digitally, that we go through with that, look at the surfaces that we use through that, totally digitally. Once we get the surfaces that we like to go back through that, we actually send that out, get it out to what they call a CAD file for the mill back, and then we actually mill that back onto the clay, which is an exact representation of what we had digitally. So we're actually going to build a full-size property that we can actually get the overall proportions, the overall look of the race car, and from that, they're actually going to take some splashes or molds off that property to actually build some production body sides for the race cars to start to get them out on the track.
Even at this early stage, differences between the old and new Fusion race cars are dramatic.
The nose overhang on the new car is a lot longer than the current car. The rear overhang's a lot shorter. The overall rake of the windshield and the back glass is a lot less. And once we get the general shape, NASCAR comes in and says you got the same splitter, you got the same greenhouse, you got the same spoiler. The aero numbers should be fairly close. Now go ahead and work on your front detail of your nose, your hood, your wheel arches, your side detail. And with that, you got a car that looks like a Ford.
But the challenges aren't just the regulations imposed by NASCAR. Ford's biggest hurdle is a great-looking production car isn't necessarily a great-performing race car.
One of the biggest challenges we had in adapting the design of the Street Fusion to be used in NASCAR was to make sure the car's slippery enough to be a prime functioning race car, because it doesn't matter how gorgeous the race car is. If it doesn't perform like a race car, it can't have the ability to win.
The next step in the Fusion's development is getting the model into the wind tunnel.
The 2013 at this point is a concept, and we're trying to get it in the ballpark of where the 2011 is so that we can go work with our designers to put more brand identity into the car.
Matching lift and drag numbers of the outgoing car is critical. The last thing Ford wants is to repeat the steep learning curve they faced when NASCAR introduced the car of tomorrow.
When NASCAR went from the old-style car to the car of tomorrow, it involved a huge downforce reduction and also a big balance change. They all had massive understeer and they weren't very good in traffic, and we certainly don't want to make a repeat of that.
The competition in NASCAR is the best it's ever been. I mean, we don't want to mess that up, you know, it's great. So we want more brand identity with the car. We want it to perform the same, but man, we got to have that same close racing we got today.
And in close racing, safety is paramount.
We have to always keep safety in mind, so we need to make sure any of the features we're doing with the greenhouse particularly aren't going to adversely affect the liftoff test when we do get turned around, because unfortunately in NASCAR, wrecking is inevitable, so you better plan for it from now, even though it's a year and a half out.
Oh! Over on his roof.
Testing at Lockheed gave Ford a detailed picture of how the wind moves around their new car. But now, they must assess aero performance when the car is actually moving.
Well, at the 40% scale tunnel, we have the rolling road, which we don't have at Lockheed, and the wheel rotation really is a big advantage because it correlates much better to the racetrack.
With the road running here, the ride height map that we run gives us real-life conditions, so the way the car is running in the middle of the corner that the driver would feel, and it allows us to study the splitter, and how low the splitter is to the ground is important.
What we've accomplished here so far in this test, I'm very happy about, because we have matched or slightly exceeded the aerodynamic performance of the current car.
The designers aren't the only ones who are happy. As drivers and team owners get their first look at the new Fusion concept,
It's pretty spectacular. I mean, and especially sitting next to the current car we race, pretty incredibly different.
I wasn't expecting to see a full-size car. You know, I'm looking for another model a little bit decaled up, and then I saw the comparison from our current cars to this new car. It looks awesome, man.
It's cool. I mean, I never thought the race car that we're racing right now could look so bad sitting next to anything, and it really does. This thing's great.
To me, it's very impressive, and I think that this is getting back to the old-time deal. The guy that drives in a Ford is going to sit up there in the grandstand and say, that's my car running around the racetrack. So that's what it's all about.
When we show up and our jaw drops or we get excited about the appearance of a race car, we've got to manage that somewhat because we also have to remind ourselves we're the regulators, but it's exciting to see it, and I think fans and the whole industry will be excited to see it.
There's lots more work to do before the fans get to see it. The development team has just 5 short months before they reveal it to the press in Charlotte and run on the track for the first time when Fusion Evolution returns.
You know, what makes a car, an appealing car, is its proportions. What NASCAR had done with the car tomorrow, they literally developed a safety cage and enveloped it with a body. The cars that we are race need to look like the cars in people's driveways because we are racing cars. We're not racing cages, we are racing cars. Thank you all for coming. It is a special day for Ford. It's a special day for NASCAR.
After a year in development, it's time to unveil the new Fusion race car to the press.
What a great day this is. I mean, Ford have come out with a great looking car for 213. They're going to retire the old car. I just hope I don't get retired with it, you know, because I want to race this one. It looks fantastic.
Finally, the moment everyone's been waiting for.
This is really a lot of hard work from the team, both at Ford Racing, at Roush Fenway, and as well as NASCAR and the multi-manufacturers. It's a collaboration to bring a new era into the sport, and we're pretty delighted that we were able to be a part of that program. Today is very special. It's sometimes indescribable because of how one feels about the relief that this moment is coming. But ultimately, I reflect on the fact that what this will do in the sport and its impact on the sport ultimately will be the true testament of this moment. It's what a historic moment for NASCAR. The fans finally got what they want, basically return of stock car to NASCAR.
Today has been a success, but the real test happens in less than a month when Ford arrives at Homestead Miami Speedway for the first real shakedown of their car.
The reality is this is just a first snapshot. A lot of work has been done analytically in the scale models, in the wind tunnels, and so now to finally get some engines going, seeing what they really can do on the track, it's a great day.
I liked it. They drove fine. You know, it was fun to get on a racetrack like this after not racing all winter, especially this being the last race. To get to a track where you can drive the car a little bit. You know, Daytona test is sort of uneventful for a driver, so it's fun to get out here and get some laps on the track, especially in this new car.
It's difficult to gauge how the cars will actually behave in pack racing, where the aerodynamics are so different and so critical. While that uncertainty remains, Ford and NASCAR like what they see.
We've been bragging on it, leaking it out there, but when Ford released their car, it really had some wow factor to it, and we want to continue that. You know, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Ford will analyze the data acquired from this Homestead test and revise the Fusion's design over the next 6 months, in time for the next major shakedown at Martinsville, August 21st. With only 6 months until the Daytona 500, the pressure is on to finalize the aero package. But the balance between downforce, weight, and grip is still a major concern.
We have heavy race cars that make a ton of downforce, almost a literal ton of downforce, pretty, relatively small tires. So Goodyear's put in a very small box where the tires have to make grip, but they can't make so much grip and make so much heat that they come apart. So something has to give. We either have to make the tires wider and have a bigger contact patch, or the cars have to be lighter. I think NASCAR recognizes this. They've taken the side skirts away, taken a little weight away from the cars, and hopefully that'll let Goodyear make softer, grippier tires.
Out on track, the Roush Fenway team and the Wood brothers are busy trying to get a handle on these same issues.
It's not a controlled environment out here at the racetrack like it is at the wind tunnel, so you definitely have
you know, the sun and the heat in the track, the extra rubber on the racetrack that actually does come into play as you're you know, trying to get your car tuned for the race that weekend. So it's actually really good to be able to come here and do our track testing.
I enjoy testing because it gives everybody a chance to try things that you don't get to try during the race weekend. There's a lot of mind games testing here. We've got 5 teams here, and no one wants to show their whole hand, and you don't know what people are working on and whether they have different tires or their car's lighter or heavier. So, you know, the trick to testing is to stay focused on what you're doing and to really have a good time. It's not often that we get to spend 8 hours with everybody in the garage and kind of in a relaxed atmosphere, and that's pretty cool.
It's fun.
Next, the teams head to Daytona for their final test. And all hell breaks loose when Fusion Evolution returns.
You're watching Fusion Evolution. Stock returns to racing. Presented by Ford. Go further.
With just over 1 month left until the big race, teams arrive full of excitement and anticipation. This is the final test before the Daytona 500.
These shoe cars pretty quick. I tell you, the rules they've given us this year, we're going to be record speeds in qualifying for sure.
Faster speeds aren't the only differences.
My first impression is that when I turn in the corner, I can kind of feel the rear of the car move a little bit more, so I think it's going to be a pretty wild race.
The new shape of the car is changing the very way these cars can be raced.
It's really hard to push. I pushed the 13 car, and he was just all over the place. I couldn't push him straight. It seemed like it lifted him up, or it wasn't pushing him straight. And Jamie pushed me some, and my car was the same way. So that's definitely changed as well.
And change isn't always easy.
I guess, you know, I just got caught on the edge of the bumper there. Well, certainly we used to get greedy with the old cars. They were very easy to bump drive. You could really had a good square surface to push from. You could get across, you know, on an angle and still get away with it. So I guess, you know, we're used to that, and definitely think it's a consequence of the new shape and lack of downforce. The car's very light and doesn't take much.
It's unfortunate because we lost a lot of cars. And in a way, it might save some carnage at Daytona during the race weeks because we all know how easy it is to wreck right now. The race is going to be a little more hectic. There'll be guys moving around, wiggling, slide jobbing each other, wiggling each other out of the way, and I think that's good. I think that'll be a lot of fun.
With final testing complete, time to treat the public to a little taste of the new NASCAR Fusion with a lap through the streets of uptown Charlotte.
A lot of people watching the cars because obviously it's this big loud parade of, you know, Ford Fusions coming through downtown.
I think we all had a lot of fun. And I'm just a little nervous I'm going to get arrested. Didn't happen, so I guess it's good.
I wish we could do it every weekend, you know, just show up to every city and do some donuts in the middle of their downtown, and when you can see blue lights around you and not be getting pulled over, that's a good day. They were escorting us through the city, and we just kind of had free reign for a little bit.
The look of the car is the first thing I saw, you know, when they unveiled this thing, and it was just awesome looking. You know, it looks like a race car again. It looks a lot like the Ford Fusion, from the grille to the laid-back windshield, and it's going to be exciting this year. I can't wait.
It's like, you know, watching your kid being born after the culmination of all these hard work from everybody at Ford. I don't know if anybody can deliver 10 kids, but sure enough, today there was 10 NASCAR Fusions that were sculpted, created inside the design at Ford, and then bringing back the spirit and the excitement of Ford racing back on the track.
This car is, from start to finish, it's a Ford product on the racetrack.
As the teams revel in the moment, it's the calm before the storm.
To me, this car is terrific. It's a real car. You look at it, it's what we race on Sunday and sell on Monday. I think it really comes true.
The Daytona 500 is exactly 1 month away.
When that car comes out at Daytona in races, there'll be a lot of new fans. This is a real special season, a special race, especially for Ford.
I believe the end result of this program ultimately is that the fans identify with it and they see the connection clear as day between the car they drive and the car they see at the track.
We're very excited. We like our chances, and we think the car will be fast. But now, it's going to be in the hands of our great drivers and our great teams.
The new Fusions are ready for their debut on one of the world's biggest stages, the Daytona 500. Will they be able to withstand the rigors of NASCAR racing? And most importantly, will they be embraced by the fans? The whole world is about to find out. I'm Mike Joy. Thanks for joining us.
I think Ricky put it best. He said, I think that's probably the only time we'll get to do that.